everybody, I'm in the Littlewood, also known as Martin. Welcome back to the channel. So today, something super exciting. It has come a little bit early. We've got a special one for all of us here at Yog Towers to share. We have just received in the post the HTC Vive virtual reality headset. And I'm really excited about this. You know just how much VR content I did last year. I did so much stuff on the Oculus Rift. I got to try the Vive for the very first time in December when I went to Insomnia 56 in Birmingham, and I was absolutely blown away by it. And I can't wait to just delve back into VR content again. So let's get this bad boy opened up. Alright, so let's check out the content of the very first box, the smallest one of them all. Holy hell, this is very well packaged. They're for good reason. I mean, this is pretty expensive tech. And this, oh wow, I have no idea how I'm going to set these up, but we'll figure it out. These are the sensors. So if you don't know how these work, essentially you put them in 2 different points in the room, and then what that does is it allows you to work out what kind of physical 3D space that you have available to you to play inside of. So you can basically make it as small as, I think they said, 2 yoga mats, and then the actual maximum scale I'm unaware of, but you can have an entire room dedicated just to VR. And I think the bigger the space that you have, the more the immersion can really sink in. So inside of the same box you get 2 power cables. They've got rather large power bricks at the front of them, and you can also see as well that they're branded up with HTC's logo. And then another very long cable, which I can only assume is the sync cable. So you can see on the back of each of the sensors you've got a couple of ports. You've got the power supply, there's a button. I believe this port here is probably going to act as some kind of sync between each of the sensors, and of course the USB, which will probably feed out to the PC. Next up, box number 2. This is significantly lighter than that previous one was, so I would like to think this is going to be the headset, but let's see. Ah, it's not. So these are the very strangely designed, but also really cool HTC Vive controllers. So of course they come equipped with a wrist strap, which I would highly recommend anybody using. We don't want a repeat of the Wii. So I've only ever used one of these handsets the once, but you can see on the front it says HTC Vive Pre. So I've only ever used these the once, so I imagine the functionality of each button will change depending on what video game you're playing. You've got 2 triggers on the back. On the front you can see that you've got 2 circular track pads, and essentially those can click in, and you can also move your thumb across them as well to interact with menus. Interestingly enough as well, on the side of the handles there are actually click buttons there, which you can either use with the ball of your thumb, or you could probably clench it from the other side with your fingers. Then the only thing left after that are just some option buttons above the circle pad and a button beneath as well. And just as you'd expect, each of them comes with its own power supply and a micro USB cable as well. So then last but not least, the headset. It's got to be inside of here. If not, this is going to be a very awkward video. Oh my god. It's so cool to actually hold one of these in my hands, because I didn't really get any chance to inspect it when I was at Insomnia. So here we go. Just do a slow pan of the headset so you can kind of see it from all angles. And I really appreciate as well just how tidy the cables are going over the top of the headset. And then there is a rather large USB trailer coming off the end of it. We've got ourselves a HDMI cable, we've got a regular USB, and I'm assuming the power supply as well. And then we have this little doodad. So this is essentially the hub that everything runs into. So of course the 3 things that I mentioned will be going into there, and on the other side you can see that we've got cables running out to the PC, and they're labelled appropriately on the top. And then we've got this extra little box which comes with a few more goodies for the headset. Surprisingly, we've got ourselves a pair of earphones, because why not? We've got ourselves a HDMI cable, a power supply for the hub. Ah, we have a spare foam press, so the actual foam part that rests on your face, it's bound to wear and tear and degrade over time, so they send you an extra one. A USB 3 extension lead and a USB 3 cable. And of course, because the lenses will sometimes get dirty, a wonderful little cleaning cloth. Come here you need a wash. Yeah, much better. Alright, time to head over to the website, developer.htcvive.com/setup. And you're met by this page, the Steam VR support page, and I'm going to assume that, yep, there's an installation guide. Let's do it. So you can see I've got the base station set up, one just up there, the other just up there. Now ideally they're meant to go in the opposite corners of the room, but I'm going to see how it deals initially with having them relatively in the same spot. But this one currently reads A. I need to press the button on the back so it reads C instead, because the other one is set to B. Alright, so we've gotten to the point where we can set up the room, and I'm going to use Trot as my puppeteer.
I'm so excited.
Alright, let's go for room scale.
How do we turn them on?
I'm going to assume either the bottom button or the top one.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, there we go.
Oh,
sweet.
it vibrated.
Wait, they vibrate as well?
Yeah, they got haptic feedback.
Oh shit, I forgot about that. Okay. Oh my god, wow.
Yeah, you can see me waving around.
Hold the trigger as you trace the outer perimeter of your available space with the tip of the controller. The area traced should be empty from floor to ceiling. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, go for it. Obviously we've got a slight curve on the wall in this room.
It's so cool. It's making like haptic feedback for every dot you can see.
Ah, shit.
There you go.
Oh, there you go.
That's
Oh my
the
god,
space.
that's so cool.
It's cool, isn't it?
Okay.
Woo!
Right, next.
Not quite.
Set your play area. Ah, okay. Your available play space is too small. What?
I mean, this is a big old space. Maybe it's that curve that's throwing everything up.
Yeah.
There we go.
Oh god, there you go. That's much more of a square than before. Let's give that a go.
Yay!
Yay! We got it.
Woo!
Oh my god, it's party time. Setup complete. Sweet. So we're slowly but surely getting there. It looks like basically what we've got to do is we've got to hover over each of these with an exclamation mark and update all of the firmware for them. The base station's an interesting one. You basically have to take the power out, plug it in via micro USB, and then hold the button on the back in as you're putting the power supply in at the same time, and then it will somehow work. We got that one to work. We've got to do it for the other station, for both controllers and the headset as well. Alright, we've nailed it. It's coming on. The best thing about the Vive so far is something that I always wanted from VR Tech is you basically have a headset mirror which makes recording with something like Fraps or anything else like that like infinitely easier, and you can even choose left eye, right eye or both. And to be fair, you're not going to be able to watch in VR, so we might as well just go for like the left eye for now. And you can see the controllers down there, the lighthouses are up there, and you can actually see them inside the space as well. Alright, Smith. Smith creeping in the background. Oh yeah, why you like that VR, don't you, mate? Oh, oh. You got it?
Oh.
There he is. He's got it.
I'm like a bat. Do echolocation. Oh, that is weird. That's so weird. It's like they're right there. And then the lighthouse is there, right? The other one's there.
So are you able to like fire up a menu or
Oh,
anything? Oh,
Team.
hello, it's me.
Look at this.
Have you hacked into my profile?
Yeah. I can see all your messages. So it's like beaming a light. You can probably see this, right?
Yeah, I can see the laser beam, yeah.
That's so cool. Oh, wow.
Oh my god, the whole library.
Well, it's really easy to point because it's so, like, well tracked.
Yeah.
And it's also noticed that I'm using the left hand predominantly, so it's
Ah.
really doing that.
Have you got like snowy Alps to the side of you?
Yeah.
Ah. Oh, whoa.
Whoa!
Oh, they really do have Vive support.
Whoa!
Oh my god.
Oh my god, you got claws, dude. Pull the trigger. You can like throw your arm, I bet. Oh, maybe it's when you go outside. I get the feeling that this one's probably going to be more of like a standing experience kind of game. Are you kind of stationary? Ah, yeah, it seems to be. Oh. Did you... Okay, this one's definitely a standing experience.
I'm actually moving forward with the D-pad, which is
with the circle thing.
yeah.
Ah.
Oh, well, that's how I.
That like snap moves
Snap
your
down.
orientation. So how do you jump? You got to jump and move forwards, I'm assuming. There you go.
Oh my god! How do I fire at it?
Holy shit! I only just noticed him.
Look at that!
Oh, you're so dead.
How do I fire these things?
The trigger number. Big fire?
Oh, oh god!
They make your stomach go.
Yeah. Oh, that's weird.
This is one of the few games that made me feel a bit sick.
Oh my god.
Oh. You gotta get closer.
Yeah, I think it's got
That's pretty. Whoa, that's motion sick inducing. Oh, dude, that's nuts. Holy oh, dude, hold on, that really. Oh my god, straight away.
Yeah, it's quite a brutal one.
Right, let's try that one again. Oh, dude, here we go. Flying through the sick forest, right.
You can move forward with the D-pad,
Oh, I will only.
and you can grip. There's side buttons which you grip.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's weird, isn't it?
Oh, god.
Try and grip the controller. There's like a side button that makes you jump. The button's on the side where your fingers are. Yeah, that's it.
Alright. Oh, dude, hold on. That, every time. It's like,
It's
oh,
like on skates.
oh my.
Oh, it's about to get worse. It's about to get worse.
Oh,
You're gonna
it feels like the floor's moving.
Yeah,
That's so
it's weird.
bizarre.
It's a weird,
That is,
yeah.
I kind of want to feel that feeling.
That is so bizarre. Yeah,
Give it to her.
The worst one is the Portal demo because the floor literally falls away beneath you.
Oh, right, yeah.
And I was like, whoa.
Give it to Ross.
One extra element.
Whoa. That is really weird.
Yeah.
Like,
It's not a Vive experience, I'd say.
Yeah, you definitely want to sit down.
Yeah.
More feels like you're moving.
Being able to walk around in a room is a lot nicer, like for the other demos.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh man. Nothing like
What you think it is.
what I just saw on the thing.
You want to wait till you get moving. Try and hit the closest green.
VR, you can't explain it.
Oh fuck. This is weird. This is weird. Like, oh, I'm in the front.
Yeah, you feel like you're gonna hit your head. I actually did smash my head into the wall.
Oh, this is so bizarre.
Yeah, I got that on
Tell you when you
tape.
feel like you literally feel like you're like.
It feels like the floor's moving, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, you're gonna know.
Fuck. One of them. One of them. One of them. None of
Look
them.
down, look down.
So there we go, that's it for today's video, everybody. Thank you so much for watching. That game that you just saw the guys playing, Winland, I'm going to be playing that on my channel later this week. I played it a while back on the DK2 for the Oculus with the Vive, so much better. I'm really, really looking forward to that. If you develop games for the Vive and want me to check it out, then do be sure to contact at yogscast.com. And yeah, I'll see you all later. Bye-bye.